So hey there guys, welcome back to another fresh new vlog. Now this is going to be an informative vlog with my CB350. As you could see, it's standing in front. So I have been using this motorcycle for around 2 years now, a few couple of months less than 2 years. So to be very honest, I never paid that much heed to the paint protection or any kind of coating or any kind of ppf to it to protect the paint. But off late I could find that it has some sort of defects at certain places. Like a particular place in the motorcycle fuel tank had got some scuff marks and also a few scratches, hairline scratches here and there. So I would show you that I had recorded it under the sun and somewhat tried to portray the exact places where the scuff marks and the scratches have occurred. Now to be honest, this is a metallic paint, so it is very difficult to capture it in the camera, but still I have tried my best, and I'm pretty sure that y'all are also aware of these kinds of defects that come in the painted surfaces with time and with usage. So let us now get into the process. I just want to show you how I remove these and how you could restore these kind of defects in the paint if it occurs in your motorcycle. And I love to use it raw. I love to use it how it came from the factory, and later on when I encounter these kind of defects, I try and I rectify them. So let's now get into the video and check out how I rectify it. I would be using two products I purchased from Amazon from a company called Wavex. As you must be knowing that I use a lot of their products, so I have bought two products from them. So let me now show you what are they and how I use them to my advantage and to remove the scratches. But before that, I would run a clip now, and also along with that a few images portraying the scratches and portraying the scuff marks. So first go through them, and if you want, you could pause the video at certain places and zoom it out, and then you would be able to check out the exact defects, and then we would continue the video. Okay. So yes, now that you have seen the defects which are there, so now let me just show you the product that I'll be using to rectify them. So this is a product from Wavex. As you could see the branding over here, Wavex. It's known as the medium cut compound. Well, basically these are all rubbing compound. Okay, now that's a white kind of material used by the paint industry to get rid of all these scratches and all such things and finish the paint and give it that final gloss. So this is basically the medium cut compound which I need to rectify the scratches before I could restore the actual gloss of it. So I would definitely provide the link in the description. I bought it from Amazon. This is the company Wavex Auto Care. And then after I'm done with that, I would be using this one. This is the Wavex final finish compound. If you could just see. So this one is supposed to be used after that one, after the previous one. While I use this one, I need a particular cloth, and when I'm done, I need another different cloth to use the other product. That's a very important thing to keep in mind. Okay, so let me now start the procedure by applying this one first in the fuel tank and then rubbing it off with the cloth. Well, you could also use a polishing machine if you have. I do have it, but at the moment I plan to use the cloth, since I don't have a lot of defects in the fuel tank to use a machine on it. Okay, but if you wish, you could use a machine for this particular purpose. Okay. Well, it's a kind of a paste kind of a thing which is there. Well, before you start doing this particular thing in your motorcycle, you have to make sure that the motorcycle is thoroughly washed and there is no dust or debris in the painted surfaces. So I had given the motorcycle a good wash yesterday, and I dusted off all the dust accumulated after that with a soft cloth, and then I have started this procedure. While I do so, let me just give you all an explanation what it actually does. Okay, now whenever a surface is painted by the manufacturer, what is exactly done? They paint the surface and at the end they put a clear coat. Okay, that's also kind of a paint, but it's clear. It's not having it doesn't have any color. So all the marks and all the paint errors that accumulate with time and with usage of the motorcycle, they take place on top of that clear coat, which is also known as the lacquer. So whatever defect that you find in your motorcycle, fuel tank or car painted surfaces, that is generally on top of that clear coat or lacquer. So what this particular product is doing, it's trying to cut that lacquer a little bit, and it's devised in such a way to rectify the errors that has accumulated on top of that final coat, the clear coat or the lacquer. That's what is in short the actual story over here. This is the most affected place. I had found it just after the wash yesterday, that this particular place had a really very evident mark. I mean, I don't know how much justice the camera did. I'm sure it would be very difficult to find out through the lens, but still nonetheless the scuff mark is there just over here, which is something which was bothering me. So I thought of rectifying it, and since I'm doing that, I thought why not share it with you all as well. Well, this is the condition of my fingers after applying it. So if you want, you could wear gloves while you do this. One more thing, guys, this is not something which you would like to do it every now and then to your painted surfaces, whether be a car, whether be a motorcycle. It's just that it is one of the measures taken to rectify the paint if any errors occur. Like you have seen in my motorcycle, it came up. So in regular practice, after you wash your motorcycle, if you want to wax it, there are several waxes available. Even I had shown in one of my previous videos how I wax or how I polish my motorcycle. I had used a different product, although from Wavex, but it was Caronuba wax. It was not these two products. So in regular polishing sessions, you could use that particular product, not these. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and let's just rub the tank off and see how it comes. I mean, how the result is. Well, whenever you polish your motorcycle, always follow this rule. You need to move your hand like this, in the clockwise direction, not anti-clockwise, not like this, not like this. Okay, only clockwise direction. And occasionally make sure to turn the sides of the cloth for better results. Well, yes, I'm kind of done, and what it seems that the swirl marks and the minor scratches have somewhat minimized. I won't say it's completely gone, it's there, but it's somewhat minimized. But this particular thing which started bothering me is still there. So what I would do, I would try and treat that particular place a little bit more with this compound, medium cut compound. So this is the particular spot where that particular thing had. Now there is another compound available in the market known as the 3M rubbin. Okay, now that is for more deep scratches, and I would not suggest any one of you all to do it at home, because if you make a mistake of rubbing it a little bit more than what is necessary, than what is advised by the paint industry, so you could end up screwing up the painted surface completely, which would be beyond repair. You need to repaint the tank. So you have to be very careful, guys. Even with this particular product, you need to be a little bit careful. Do not keep on scrubbing the place for a very long period of time, because these compounds, they are devised, they are formulated in a way to treat the affected place. So there's a particular way of doing it. Just like you saw, I applied it, and immediately after that I rubbed it off. And you do it softly, okay? Don't pressurize it a lot. Yes. It became even lighter, so I would be using one last time with a little bit of more pressure. So what this is doing, this is actually warming up the lacquer, the clear coat a little bit, which is on top, and then start trying to stabilize the defect which has formed. That's what this whole theory is. So if required, you can also apply this. I mean, if you are afraid to ending up and screwing up the whole painted surface, what you all could do is you all could only apply it to the paint defective places. I mean, the defects which are there, which have come up in the painted surfaces of your motorcycle or car. Treat it properly to your satisfaction, and then polish the entire surface with your regular polish. Yep, more or less I'm happy. It is still there, but around 0.5%. Earlier it was very, very evident, but now only I can find it out, since I know where it is. So nothing more than this is required, but if I go on continuing repeating the process, it'll minimize even more. But that could also push me towards the side of screwing up the paint, so I don't want that to happen. So that's why I won't be doing it again and again. This is cool, this is fine with me. So now it's time for the final finish compound, okay, the one which I showed earlier. So this is also kind of a rubbing compound, but of a much, less corrosive nature. It looks similar as well, but this one is for finishing the paint. The earlier one was to correct the paint. There is another one available which is even more abrasive than the earlier one. So that's not required over here. That's required in more worse conditions. So yep, let me now apply this. Well, the other day I had received a comment from one of you all in my earlier video where I polished the motorcycle, stating that I should remove the rings from my finger while I do the process. Well, this time I had removed the ring, and I really appreciate these kinds of inputs from you all guys, these comments. It helps not only me to improve my work, but also for the knowledge of all the viewers who are watching my videos. Bunk this cloth now, and I'm going to bring a different new cloth for rubbing off this particular compound. So this is a different cloth, similar type. This was the old one and this is the other one. One more thing guys, don't just use any cloth from your home. I mean any discarded old cloth from your home. Try to buy a microfiber cloth for this purpose. It not only minimizes the effort that you put in, it also is the best for all these kind of purposes, cleaning, polishing and all that stuffs. It's available at very economical rates in Amazon. I bought this from Amazon as well, so you could check that out. Well, after this process, I'm going to put up another clip to show the result, the final result, but I don't know how much camera is going to do justice to show you all the differences. You would definitely find the gloss and everything, but the difference from the previous one, I don't know how much of it will be evident in the footage, but still I would try my best to show it to you all. But if you trust me, it has really brought a lot of difference. I won't say 100% of the marks or 100% of the hairline scratches and the scuff marks have vanished. No, that it has not happened. But yes, it has minimized to the extent that it is not going to bother me again. To other people on the road who is going to look at my bike is not going to find them. That's for sure. It's only me who knows where those marks are, could locate them. So yep, I'm done guys, and is shining like new. So one thing over here I want to mention is, if you all are planning to do this particular task in your motorcycle which has got certain scuff marks or swirl marks maybe, so you just cannot go away with this one. Okay, with this you need to finish it with this one. That's very, very important guys. Okay, if you're buying this to remove all these scratch marks and everything, so you also need to buy this to finish the the surface, as the name suggests, final finish compound. Okay, super cut, low cut, super high gloss. So after this you need to apply this to for the final result. So that being said, now let's move to the final output. I would attach a clip over here now, so go through it and try to figure out if you could find any differences. To my naked eye, it has made a lot of difference. As I said, a little bit of the marks are still visible, but that is something which only I would be able to locate, since I know where they are. To the other people, it's absolutely non-existent. So that's it, guys. That brings us to the end of this video. I tried my best to show you all the procedure, how I take care about the swirl marks or the scuff marks which come up with time in the motorcycle painted surfaces. This could be followed in a car painted surface as well, any painted surface, I mean automobile painted surfaces. And one more thing, although I'm not sure, but I think this particular procedure will not be the same with matte surfaces, with matte paint surfaces. I'm not sure about that. Let me just go around and study a little bit about that, and if I come up with anything interesting, I would definitely put it up in my channel. But as of now, I do not have any information regarding the matte surfaces. This is what I have been doing in all my previous motorcycle, which were all in glossy paint surface. So that being said, I just hope that I was helpful in providing solution to the minor scratches which accumulate in the motorcycle fuel tank. I hope you liked the video, guys. If you like the video, kindly give a hit the like button and share this video with all your friends and family who are also in need of a solution like this. So yep, that being said, please take good care of yourself, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel as it helps me to grow in more than one ways. I hope you understand that, and also hit the bell notification icon beside it so that you do not miss any of my informative update which I come up in near future, right? So please take good care of yourself, guys. Have a lovely day ahead. Okay, bye bye.